Well, good morning, everybody. James Spann did not break the weather about the Rose Bowl game, the expected rain and dampness out there on New Year's Day. I did. I talked about that on Christmas Eve on my short that I did that night, mentioning that rain was definitely in the forecast, and it still is. Looks like it's going to be a high of about 62, 63 degrees and a low of about 51, but the rain chances are about 75% all day long. Going to get about a half inch of rain supposedly at this time in the morning and another half inch of rain later on that night. So it's going to be a wet day. Things can change. I remember the Florida State game this past year. I thought it was going to be a washout and just a horrific event, but it only rained at halftime and cleared up, and it was a pretty nice day. But sometimes the weather doesn't get as bad as what they think, but be ready. Take your rain gear if you're lucky enough to go to the game, and if you're watching on TV, it looks like it might be a gray, overcast, wet day and not a typical Rose Bowl day, which is a shame. But anyway, remember this hat? This came out right before the Alabama-Texas game in 2009. I believe I got it in 2010. I think we may have gotten it down at Academy Sports in Auburn or something like that. I remember making one of those late night runs down there to Academy Sports back when they did all that after these games. And this hat at that time probably cost about $18. And now a hat like this would probably cost up to $45, $46. But I just thought I'd show you this. I'll be wearing this all week. But anyway, it is game week. Alabama will be leaving tomorrow for Pasadena. Safe travels, guys, and hope for the best. Hope you can come back with a W. The Indiana fans have been off the chain, and I don't blame them for being excited. They've had a pretty bland past, to say the least. But Kirk Cignetti has them playing good football. They've got a good football team, and they could certainly beat Alabama. But I think Alabama's going to show up. I think Alabama's going to show up and put a lot of fight in Indiana. Remember yesterday, I did the short talking about the Wisconsin game. Alabama and Indiana played Wisconsin. I don't know why that commonality is not discussed enough, but again, I did yesterday when nobody else was doing it. So Alabama has a basketball game tomorrow night against 11-1 Yale. The Tide is 9-3. We'll see what happens. I think it could be a good game. Alabama's got to pay attention. They've got to rebound and shoot well. And Aiden Sherrill looks to be really, really moving up and doing better and playing good ball. He did the last game against South Florida, and really was proud of him and played well against Kennesaw State.